In 2026, the marketing value of a Formula One car's paint job is exploding. That is an exaggeration, it's a strategic calculation. With the biggest regulation change in a generation finally here, the liveries teams just unveiled are no longer just art. They're billion-dollar marketing strategies designed from the ground up. The camouflage is off, the cars are on track, and the battle for your attention has already begun. As these incredible new machines are revealed, what secrets are the teams hiding in plain sight? This is way more than just a new season, it's a complete reset. 2026 regulations have forced every single team back to the drawing board, creating a car that is radically different. These new machines are smaller, lighter, and built around a revolutionary new power unit. The wheelbase has been shortened by 200mm, the car is 100mm narrower, and even the tires are slimmer to cut weight and improve agility. On top of that, the entire aerodynamic philosophy has changed. The drag reduction system, or DRS, is gone, completely replaced by a new active aerodynamic system with movable front and rear wings. Now, you might think this is just an engineering puzzle for the aerodynamicists. In reality though, it's a marketing nightmare, or a golden opportunity. A smaller car means the physical canvas for sponsors has shrunk, but the old rules for logo placements are out the window. A poorly designed livery in 2026 doesn't just look bad, it can cost the team tens of millions in sponsorship, devalue their brand, and get lost in the visual noise of an expanding grid. The stakes have never been higher. We've already seen the results of this high-pressure design race, with some massive wins and some potentially costly missteps. So, how are teams turning this challenge into profit? We've analyzed every launch, from the blockbuster events in Detroit and Berlin to the surprise digital drops, to decode the marketing secrets behind the class of 2026. This is the intricate balance of art, science, and commerce. It's a genuine marketing masterclass. The first and most critical secret is understanding the new real estate. With a smaller car, every square inch is more valuable than ever. It's not just about finding space for a logo anymore. It's about designing the entire car around the sponsors to guarantee visibility. Take Haas, for example. Their technical partnership with Toyota Gazoo Racing is a masterclass in adapting to this new reality. Knowing they needed their new partner to make a massive splash, they didn't just add a sticker. Their entire livery is a high-contrast billboard. They stuck with a simple black, white, and red palette, but the execution is what's brilliant. The digital renders, cleverly dropped online on January 19th to beat the launch season traffic, showed a car dominated by its sponsors. The bold, unmissable GR on the engine cover is the perfect example, designed to be instantly recognizable whether the car is flying by 200 miles per hour or sitting in the garage. By using a clean, almost stark design, they ensure the Toyota Gazoo Racing brand is burnt into your brain, giving maximum return on investment. Then you have Audi, entering the sport with the full force of a factory effort. Their approach is different, but just as calculated. At their launch event in Berlin on January 20th, they unveiled the car with fintech giant Revolut as its title partner, and the livery is a lesson in premium branding. They've chosen a stunning matte metallic titanium silver, a clear nod to Germany's iconic Silver Arrows racing heritage that instantly gives the new team a sense of prestige. But look closer, the livery is covered in sections of exposed carbon fiber. This isn't just for weight saving. These dark, non-reflective sections create incredible contrast, making sponsor logos pop under any lighting. A matte finish is also a deliberate choice. It minimalizes glare for TV cameras, making sure every logo is perfectly legible during a broadcast. Even teams with established identities had to adapt. Look at Ferrari. The iconic Rosso Corsa is there, but for 2026, the SF26 is a brighter shade of red with a distinct gloss finish and a lot more white. That clean white space around the cockpit and airbox isn't just an aesthetic whim. It's prime real estate, a perfect high-contrast background for major sponsors that breaks up the red and draws the eye. It's a subtle but brilliant adaptation, preserving their identity while creating new, high-value opportunities for partners. The second secret? The most successful teams aren't just selling ad space, they're selling a story. The new regulations, with their focus on a nearly 50-50 power split between the electric motor and an internal combustion engine running on 100% sustainable fuels, provide that perfect narrative. This is F1's tech revolution, and smart teams are weaving their partners directly into that story. The blockbuster story of 2026 is Ford's return to Formula One with Red Bull. After a 22-year absence, the Blue Oval is back, and their integration with the champions is a masterclass in narrative marketing. The joint launch event on January 15th in Detroit, the heart of the American auto industry, was a statement of intent. They didn't just show a car, they put on a spectacle celebrating the new Red Bull Ford powertrains unit. The livery tells the story visually. Red Bull made a significant change, shifting to a heritage white base on its show car, a canvas that lets the iconic Ford blue shine through in the accents. This isn't just Red Bull with a Ford sticker, it's a visual merger of two giants. They're telling a story of synergy, of titans coming together to dominate the new era. The narrative even extends to their junior team, Racing Bulls, which also reveal a livery with a more dark blue, visually tying them into the Ford Power Unit project and amplifying the story of Ford's all-encompassing return. This strategy isn't just for legacy brands. Look at the grid's newest entry, Cadillac. Their entire launch strategy is a story about market penetration. They chose to reveal their livery during the Super Bowl halftime show on February 8th, an audacious move. They weren't just talking to Formula One fans, they were broadcasting their arrival to one of the largest TV audiences on the planet. The story is simple and powerful. An iconic American luxury brand is taking on the world's most glamorous sport. By tying the General Motors name to F1's explosion in the US, they created a mainstream cultural moment before their car even turned a lap. The third, and perhaps cleverest secret, is using nostalgia and fan engagement to build loyalty. In a year of such radical change, teams know they risk alienating their core fanbase. The smartest ones are tackling this by anchoring their new identities in the past, or even better, by making fans part of the process. No team gets the power of nostalgia better than Ferrari. As we mentioned, the 2026 car isn't just any red. The brighter high-gloss red and increased white space feel like a deliberate echo of Niki Lauda's legendary 1975 championship car, the 312T. It's a calculated emotional trigger for the Tifosi. The gloss finish also subconsciously evokes the unparalleled dominance of the Schumacher era. By wrapping their futuristic challenger in the colors of their most revered triumphs, Ferrari turns a collection of carbon fiber and wires into living history. It makes every piece of merchandise more desirable and every fan's loyalty more profound. Even a brand new team like Audi is playing the heritage card hard. While they don't have a Formula One history, they have a rich German motorsport legacy. Choosing that Silver Arrows titanium silver for their debut was a stroke of genius. It immediately connects the Audi brand to a storied past of German racing excellence, giving them an air of credibility that would typically take years to build. But maybe the most brilliant marketing strategy of the season came from Williams. In a year defined by blockbuster corporate sponsorships, Williams turned to their most valuable asset, their fans. They held a public vote to choose the team's special testing livery. The winning design, a dynamic white and navy blue concept called Flow State, was the car that they took to pre-season running. This move generated enormous goodwill and a wave of positive engagement online. Cost next to nothing, but made their fans feel valued, heard, and like a part of the team's journey. While other teams spent millions on launch spectacles, Williams created an equally powerful moment by simply empowering their supporters. So as the dust settles on one of the most anticipated launch seasons in Formula One history, it's clear the 2026 liveries are far more than just paint. They are the public face of intricate multi-billion-dollar business strategies. We've seen how teams are mastering the three key secrets to success. First, they're treating the smaller cars as real estate, using high-contrast designs to ensure sponsors get seen. Second, they're forging deep, narrative-driven partnerships, weaving brands like Ford and Toyota into the fabric of their story. And third, they're masterfully blending the future with the past, using nostalgia and fan engagement to build unwavering loyalty. From the brute force marketing of Red Bull and Ford in Detroit, to the surgical precision of Audi in Berlin, from the fan-powered strategy of Williams to the historical reverence of Ferrari, each livery is a calculated move. These aren't just racing cars, they are 200-mile-per-hour billboards, mobile storytelling devices, and the most advanced marketing tools in the world. But a livery is one thing on a sterile launch stage and another entirely under the dazzling lights of a Nike race. So my question to you is this: which team do you think has won the marketing war of 2026 before a single race has even been run? And which of these new liveries has the potential to become truly iconic? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Formula One's marketing masterclass, make sure that you subscribe. We break down business and marketing strategies every week.
For more trending brand news, subscribe to our channel and visit designrush.com.